Okay, so evening guys, hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday wherever you are in the world, whatever you're getting up to, whatever you've been doing, and welcome to another review from the Bearded Berserker, me, Matt. Now before we start, I'd like to say a massive, huge thank you to each and every one of you out there that subscribe to my channel, watching my videos, liking my videos and commenting on them. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Because I know I say this each and every single time, but it's if you're new to watching my reviews, that all that I do over there on Instagram as Viking Beard Matt and here on my YouTube channel is about helping and supporting and promoting kind of small brands and craftsmen out there and not these huge massive brands. And because these guys have to try so much harder to get their products onto the market. Their products have to be top notch because obviously when they do go out onto market, they've got to compete against these huge massive brands that, let's face it, they've got a shed ton of money that they can throw into promoting, marketing and advertising their products that these small brands don't have. Now I'm not against huge massive brands, but a lot of their stuff is obviously mass made and everything. There's no kind of passion or anything behind it, and they a lot of the time sell their products just because of the name and the brand and not necessarily the products that they're creating. Now, as with all the reviews that I do, stuff that I go out and buy myself with me hard-earned little pennies and stuff that gets sent through to me, from day one, all of my reviews are completely honest. It's all in my own honest opinion. I'm not affiliated to any of these small brands and craftsmen out there whatsoever, and I'm completely unbiased because as a consumer there is nothing worse than going out and spending our hard-earned pennies on something only for it to come through, or we go and buy it or whatever, and it doesn't live up to expectations, so it falls apart, it doesn't do the job and everything. So that's what I do. Now with all the crafts, clothing and jewellery and stuff like that I review, I do not score it out of 20 at the end, unlike the beard products, skin products and hair products and stuff. And because everyone's idea of making something crafts-wise is completely different. So if you ask somebody to do a skull from one sort of direction and another person to do it, they're going to be completely different. So everyone's kind of got their own artistic license on what they're creating and stuff. So as with all the reviews that I do on my channel, I will be putting links down below, so please give them a bit of support and help them out because they need us. And if we don't sort of like help and support them, obviously they're going to give up, not bother doing it, and the only alternative we'll have left are these huge massive brands. Now I'm going to need me reading speckies for this because I'm getting old and I can't read me notes that I've done otherwise. Now first of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you to David Conan Williams from Indiana in the US, who his brand is called Tyr and Fenrir Mjolnir Creations. And as the name suggests, he creates a lot of sort of like crafts and stuff like that of the Viking, Norse mythology and everything like that. He specialises in making chainmail jewellery and working in titanium, and also makes one-off custom-made pieces and stuff like that, and kind of always tinkering and making some amazing things. So he sent a few products for me to have a look at, see what I think of, and give you guys my honest opinion. So a few days ago this arrived in the post. Had to pay customs fee on it, which is not a problem, it doesn't bother me at all. There is a little card and envelope. This is the envelope because that's an envelope. And a little card that was sent through saying, Matt, thanks for your support, Tyr and Fenrir. There you go, which is very nice to receive. It's nice because when we were chatting about it and everything like that, they're so interested in kind of what they're creating. What do you think of it? Do you think it could be better? What would you do? And everything like that, which is really nice to see that you do not get from these huge brands because, well, that's what we're selling. If you don't like it, fine. And so it's really nice to see. Plane going past or helicopter or something. Microlight. There you go. So he sent a few bits through to have a look at. Like I say, I will be putting links down below. There's also a few business cards in there as well if you want to get in touch with him. Like I say, he's from Indiana in the US, South Bend, specialising in titanium custom chainmail and jewellery. There you go. Nice design business cards with a Mjolnir Thor's hammer on the front of it and all the info on the back. So first off, one of the things that he has been creating is basically bound Fenrir. Now, I'm not going to go into whole Norse Viking mythology about Fenrir and Tyr, which is obviously how Tyr and Fenrir got their name for what is set up. But it's basically, Fenrir was a massive wolf, and basically Tyr was the only person brave enough to kind of like put his arm inside Fenrir's mouth. And while that was happening, basically he got bound in chains and everything, and he bit off Tyr's arm. So if I can hold this up now, as you can see, it's got a loop in the tail there, and so you can put it on a pendant, keychain, bracelet, just a dangly, or just even a nice little ornament, because it does sit flat. And this one is made out of solid bronze. He does different ones as well, made out of copper, brass, bronze and silver, but hopefully the camera's picking this up, because the detail in that is mental, and I hope that it's showing, possibly not, but you can just about see the hand, if I flick it round, sticking out of his mouth, or what's left of the arm and everything. You can see where it's been bound, and his tail forms the loop, and it is ridiculously well made. It's a nice heavy piece as well. It's not light or anything, and I like the fact that it's not shiny. It's kind of got a patina to it, which is nice to see, and just the actual sculpt of it is ridiculously good. And even if I flip it underneath, you can see Fenrir's legs that have been chained up using the chains that the dwarf made, that were apparently very, very light and very, very soft. But I'll let you guys, if you're interested in the mythology and everything behind it, read up online about it. But this is the bronze bound Fenrir with Tyr's hand or arm inside his mouth, and absolutely beautiful. Talk about prices in just a minute afterwards. Also, he has sent through some stickers. So we have US flag patch, and hopefully the camera can pick that up. Instead of stars and stripes, you've got the Mjolnir hammers, Thor's hammer in there. On top of that is sent through some other stickers from Tyr and Fenrir, which are basically on metal alloys. I don't know whether you can see that. It is a metallic style sticker. I do different sizes, from a 2-inch that I've put through on a currency converter, which works out about 80p, and a 4-inch one, it's probably about 4-inch, comes in at £5, but loads of different sizes, so you can use them on laptops, wherever you want. I'm going to put this on the Mirror of Doom in my review room. And again, very well made. Love the design on it. A lot of time and effort gone into designing it. You can see Tyr and Fenrir and the binding of the chains and everything, made by the two dwarfs. Beautiful things. Moving on, as one cow said to another, you've got in there, it's basically called a morale patch, that whether you're military, airsoft, or just have Velcro and stuff like that, you can attach it to. And it's a PVC US flag patch with Mjolnir hammers. The actual stripes are flush, but there is raised surface to where all the little Mjolnir hammers are. Yeah, camera's picking that up all right. Like I said, it comes on a Velcro back. So you've got the male and the female part. It's quite a decent Velcro. And this is going to be going on my bag that I take to work with me. And as you can see, really nice stitching and good craftsmanship on that, not falling apart or anything, and very well made. Very, very nice, and it's kind of like a PVC rubbery sort of feel to it. And also, bless him, he has sent through a US copper dog tag. Now, it's blank on one side, it's made up of solid copper, and on the other side, it's got the same sort of design with a hammer, and as you can see, it's kind of, I don't know whether this is laser etched or how he's done it on there. But it's kind of, like I say, it's the same distressed sort of pattern as the actual flag and everything. So it's really nice, you know. You've got the sticker, you've got the patch, and all these are available from their website, and he's constantly adding new stuff to it and everything else, and coming out with new things, which is ridiculously good. And obviously it's plain on the back, so you can have it stamped, engraved, etched, however you want to do it. Either your name, dog's name, rank, number, blood group, everything else like that you would normally have on a dog tag. So it's nice decent sort of thickness to it as well, not thin and flimsy. Yeah, you could bend it, but what's the point in trying to bend it? It's very nice. Now, when it comes to prices of the bronze bound Fenrir, the copper, the brass, the bronze and the silver ones, the bronze bound one, this one, comes to 120 USD, United States dollars, which just before the review that I do, I literally put it through a currency converter, so it gives me right up to date prices of it, which is coming in at £95. Also, the silver ones that he does comes in at $200, which is coming in at around £158 at time of converting it. Now, it might sound like a lot of cash, and yes, don't get me wrong, it is, but as with a lot of things in this life, you get what you pay for. And like I say, just the actual quality of it, it's a nice solid piece. It's not hollow or anything like that. It's got some nice weight to it, so it will look really good on a pendant, keychain, car keys, whichever. And it's a really nice sculpt that he's done on it. And I shall hold it up to the camera again, so hopefully you can see that. I don't know why people put their hand behind it and a hand in front. I have no idea. But they're really, really good. And I think all of the items that he is sort of selling, if it's anything to go by these on his website, are absolutely worth the money. And that's the thing, you won't find these kind of like anywhere else, because it's from small craftsmen and small brands and everything. You're not going to find everyone else with it. And I have worn this on a pendant thong to work and everything, just to see how it held up and everything like that. And people are like, oh, what's that? What is it? And so you sort of like get into it, where it's from, what it means and everything like that. And it's nice. It's a nice little talking piece. And I think, well, worth the money. So there you go. And thank you so much for David Conan Williams for sending that through. Absolute pleasure. And please keep up the stunning work. Always interested to see what he's coming up with next, because he's never sort of stops, if you know what I mean. There's always just started doing this. What do you think about doing this? Which is so cool. They don't just sort of like release one thing, go, boom, there you go, that's it, all finished. So constantly creating and making and new stuff, which is great to see. And especially, like I say, with the morale patches, the dog tag, and the 3 stickers that he sent through. Absolutely stunning. Can't thank you enough for that. And very, very nice. And I'll be watching closely to see what you're bringing out next and what you're creating. And also, I really do appreciate the little note in there, even though it just says, Matt, thanks for the support, Tyr and Fenrir. That means a lot to me, so thank you very much for that. Links will be posted down below, so please give Tyr and Fenrir or Mjolnir Creations, because there's 2 Instagram sites for that. So please give them a follow and help support them. Well, I hope you have enjoyed that review. Absolutely fantastic products and designs and creativity there from David. And I do have a few more reviews lined up for this week. I've got another one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And if anyone has any questions, any comments, please put them down below. I do read and I will reply to each and every single comment that's made. And thank you. And please give us a follow over there on Instagram. And if you need any help promoting, support, or just kind of reviews and stuff like that, then please get in touch. Either drop us a direct message over on Instagram, comment down below, even email me at mattrp74@outlook.com, all lowercase, mattrp74@outlook.com. But I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you are enjoying the videos and reviews that I put up. And bit of extra news for you is I literally have now just gone over the 12,000 views on my channel, which I know is not a lot compared to some of these sort of like millions and everything like that on some reviews and bits and pieces that other are doing. But I'm really chuffed with that. 12,000 views is not to be sniffed at, and coming up to around about 230 odd subscribers. So it's fantastic work. And thank you guys. It wouldn't be possible without you out there watching my videos and enjoying the content that I am putting out. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in another review from the Bearded Berserker. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on looking after each other. Keep on helping and supporting each other. Keep on loving each other. Keep on growing those beards. Doesn't matter if you're not growing a beard, or a woman not going to grow a beard, but keep on growing those beards, and I look forward to seeing the next review from the Bearded Berserker. Have a great evening, guys. Thank you.